Hello, it's video column time, and this one is going to be different. This will be a first, and not just because my hair hasn't been cut for 3 months. I'm going to do a musical video column. I've never done this before, and I was a little reluctant because I didn't want you to think that this was the start of a live stream concert. It's not. I know this isn't the place for that. I'm not going to do any song in its entirety. This is just going to last a few minutes, and I don't want you to contribute to me through Venmo or PayPal or any of that, unless you just really want to do that. We're going to talk about a concept I thought would be better if it was demonstrated musically. I want to discuss how you can change any bluegrass song from a happy song to a mournful song by going from a major key to a minor key. Now, I know there's some traditionalists that are going to say, wait a minute, Chris, there are no minor keys in bluegrass music, and there should be no minor chords. To that, I just say, take that up with the father of bluegrass music, because, you know, he wrote Jerusalem Ridge and Cheyenne and various songs and tunes in minor keys and used minor chords. So I think this works for any song, and without changing the lyrics, see what you think when we change a couple of bluegrass standards. Here's a pretty happy one. This is Jimmy Martin's Grand Ole Opry song. Come and listen to my story, if you will. I'm going to tell about a gang of fellers from down at Nashville. First I'll start with old Red Foley, who is Chattanooga shoes. Can't forget Hank Williams with the good old lovesick blues. Pretty happy, right? We're just singing about the Grand Ole Opry and Red Foley and Hank Williams, and couldn't possibly be mournful, right? But let's see about this in the key of E minor. Come and listen to my story, if you will. I'm going to tell about a gang of fellers from down at Nashville. First I'll start with old Red Foley doing his Chattanooga shoe. Can't forget Hank Williams with the good old lovesick blues. When I sing it like that, when I hear it like that, to me, I start to feel wistful about the Grand Ole Opry. I start to think about some of those Opry stars we'll never get to see again. Some that I saw on stage and heard on the radio that will never take that stage again. I think about the beautiful voice of Red Foley. We'll never see him again. Think about how sad it is that Hank Williams died so young. And then think about, you know, how poignant it is that Jimmy Martin did this song and he never became an Opry member as he wanted. And so I feel sad about it just by doing it there. I know what you're thinking though. What about Hot Corn, you know the song I made, or Pig in a Pen, or any of those you know, songs that they're just nothing but happy, you know, they're up tempo. I think it would work for those songs too. In fact, I'm going to try this with the Ballad of Jed Clampett. It doesn't get happier than that. We all know it. We associate it with a television comedy. Here's the original. If a little Lester sneaks in here, I can't help myself. Come listen to the story about a man named Jed. Oh, by the way, for you aspiring songwriters, if you're having trouble just starting a song, come and listen to my story. It seems to work pretty well. Come listen to the story about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was shooting at some food. Up through the ground come tumbling through. Oh, that is like gold, Texas tea. You know the story, right? How could that possibly be mournful? But I don't know, let's put this into A minor. See what that does to the whole Jed Clampett narrative. start to think, this is a pretty sad story. You know, Jed he's out hunting to try and bring home some food to a family that could be hungry, starving even. He's having trouble making ends meet, keeping the wolf from the door, and yeah, sure, then he strikes oil. That's great, but what does that do to his family and a radical change of lifestyle? Are they ready for that? And what about leaving home, leaving all their kinfolks there and going all the way across the country in a vehicle that's probably not very road ready? What could happen to them along the way there? And what happens when they get to California, get to Beverly Hills, and the radically different society they're just dropped into? How's that going to work for them? That's what I think of when I hear this song. But what about other songs that are not necessarily bluegrass songs, but songs we know because we've just been inundated through mass media to know these songs, like some commercial jingles and things like that? What if we turn those into minor key songs? I'm thinking of one in particular. This is possibly the most annoying commercial jingle since I Want My Baby Back Ribs from the 90s. You know this song. I don't even need to do the major version, but listen to the minor version. Sing along if you like to. 1877 cars for kids. KARS cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids. Don't need your car today. 1877 cars for kids, because you have to do it twice, right? Cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids. Don't need your car today. I just feel for those kids.